Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. This is HQ. HQ on camera for a while, right? Well, today was one of those days that I had seen there was a lot of Kendra G. There was a lot of Kendra G that was happening and a lot of weirdos, more weirdos than a little bit, right? And I started out with doing reviews of the Kendra G show or doing reviews of, dating and whatnot, giving advice on dating because I had been married for uh, 30 odd years and my husband had died. So I was doing reviews of, you know, uh, Kendra G. So I saw a whole bunch of Kendra G and I was like, let me do another review. Let me do another review tonight because I was feeling like review is good. Review is good. Maybe I had some people come up who want to be on the panel, who want to talk about some reviews. But without further ado, we're going to get into the Kendra G. Let's see what's going on with Kendra G. Let's go. Let's see what's going on with the Kendra G. Shall we?
Oh, wow, Kendra. Oh, my God, girl. How could you do me like that? Oh, wow.
You did your Kendra G Singles, the dating app. It's available now on iPhones and Android phones. You did yourself like that. You called me.
I was not. I know, Coach. I'm so sorry. I'm not a mean girl. I swear to Jesus, like, this is so crazy. Like, I'm blessed with that right now. Wow.
Well, do you want to be on the show?
I'm sitting in the car. I'm actually sitting in the car with my babies. Like, I'm not doing anything.
Now she know that there is no rest with kids in the car with her. You know that kids gonna make noise. They were screaming when we turned on the camera. So you think they're gonna keep quiet through the whole interview? Let's see.
Okay. So do you want to move forward?
Yes.
Okay. How many kids do you have, girl?
Girl, what? This is insane.
Why are you guys in the car?
Girl, we just chilling, like, that's all.
Wait. Let's be clear. Ain't no woman who got 4 kids or 5 kids gonna be chilling inside the car with them kids screaming and acting up all around her. Why ain't she outside with the kids, or better still, got the kids in bed somewhere in a room out the way?
Well, why? Are you waiting on something?
No, we're at our mama's right now or whatever. Nothing, we just chilling.
You have a place to stay, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your name, honey?
My name is Alma. I'm Alma.
Alma, and where are you calling me from?
I'm actually here in how the kids know Kendra? I don't even watch Kendra. The kids watch you, Kendra. That's crazy.
And you know what? This is a classic example of why men don't want to date single mothers. Because you have no control over the children are loud, you're trying to get a date, you're trying to get another man, and you already got 4 kids that belong to some other man hanging on to you in the car. So how you gonna get a new man in the car with all 4 of the kids screaming and hollering? I don't know.
Your kids watch me?
Obviously.
How many kids do you have?
I have 4, actually. I have 4 children.
How old are you, Alma?
Boys. Why are you trying to be funny?
Alma, how old are you?
I am actually 27. I'm 23. I'm 23. I'm 23.
What?
Okay, Alma, what's the truth, honey? I don't want to play these
27.
games. You're what?
27.
Why did she say she was 23? What's going on? I don't understand. This is gonna be crazy. Watch.
Okay, how old are your 4 kids?
Hey, you.
My babies are 6, 8, 1, and 3. He's 3.
Are they all by the same man?
They are.
Why y'all not together? Y'all got a 1-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 6, an 8?
Right.
He's currently incarcerated right now, and you know how things going.
Okay.
Wait, hold up. Wait a minute, hold up. You mean to tell me he just turned into a criminally minded human being when you had the last child? Or did you know he was criminally minded and you just kept having babies? 4 babies. She said 1 baby daddy, 4 babies.
Okay.
Oh my God, sit down.
What do you do for a living, honey?
I'm a stay-at-home mom right now.
How you a stay-at-home mom? Wait, whoa. Let me stave the judgment.
Now, they're telling me you're lying to me. Are you lying? Or are your kids by the same man?
No, they aren't, but one guy takes care of them all. So, you know. Because you know how it be when sometimes when baby daddies are unbaby mama, the mama, I unbaby daddy the daddy.
Why would I know how that is?
I don't know. I know you just a woman.
Well, okay, real quick. How many baby daddies do you have, honey?
4.
You have 4 baby daddies. Are you a comedian?
Wait a minute. What's going on? Hold on. Wait a minute. She got 4 baby daddies and he take care of all of them. She a stay-at-home mom. How do you stay at home? I mean, how do you stay at home with that many babies? Is it possible to stay at home with that many kids? She live in the car.
Kendra,
you have 4 baby daddies for real?
Why would I be a comedian?
Okay, so let's go through it. You have a 1-year-old. Why are you not with him?
He's incarcerated.
Why are you not with the 3-year-old dad?
He's deceased.
Okay, so which child's father takes care of all the kids?
2 of them are deceased, and 1.
Okay. What do you do again for a living?
See, I would have been done hung up on her because then I knew she was lying. Everything she done said, she done ran back on. Just admit that you got 4 baby daddies. Look, it ain't gonna be a surprise. What is the surprise is that she's this big of a liar. Why would you be on here expecting to get a date, expecting a man to put up with all of this? First off, you don't know how to tell the truth. You got a rag on your head. You in a car. You got 4 babies, 4 different baby daddies. Don't know how to tell the truth. You already done disqualified yourself in the first 5 minutes.
Honey?
Right now I'm in between I hustle. I have different hustles that I do. So you could say I'm an entrepreneur or whatever. Things like that.
And where you calling me from?
Nothing illegal or nothing. No.
Where you calling me from, girl?
I'm here. I'm actually here in Louisiana.
Is that where you live?
Yes.
So we have Alma.
Trying to make a way, Kendra.
What happened?
I'm just a girl trying to make a way. That's all.
See, this is when you're supposed to stop and take stock of what's going on in your life. I would look at myself and say, I'm in a damn car full of kids, stay-at-home mom. Ain't no way in hell I'd be at home with 4 damn kids. I'm just keeping it 100. I could never be a trad wife. I don't care what they say. I could not sit at home with all them damn kids. She don't even understand that she's too uneducated to be in the car because she's never going to get anywhere with the education or lack thereof that she got. And I'm not talking about college. I'm talking about the lack. I'm talking about why you don't know you're not supposed to be on a dating show and you got all those kids in a car in the middle of the night. Why you not smart enough to figure that out? First, let's start there.
That's the kids in the background?
Yeah,
it's some fucking animals. What the hell is going on back there? A dog, a cat? She got something else.
Actually, my 1-year-old.
Okay.
Who's putting red flags? Wow, what? Oh, y'all want the fairy tale life. Y'all want me to get on here and lie. Who said that? Anyway, no. Okay. This show, Kendra. I didn't come here.
I don't know. She ain't said whether she live in her car or not. Why would you be in the car in the middle of the night with 4 kids unless you live in the car? Unless you live with somebody You know how some people don't want to be bothered with messing with other people because you live with other people and you make too much noise. You don't know how to control your kids, so you stay outside until you can't stay no more. Then you go in and put the kids to bed. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. I can't think of no other reason why she in the car. I can't think of no other reason that she would be sitting in the car with all them damn kids.
Take over your show. It's your show.
Okay, here we go. I'm make sure I got everything. So Alma, mom of 4 kids by 4 men. Have you been married?
I have.
When did you get divorced?
Well, we are married, but we're not legally married.
You got married, but not legally married. I don't understand.
You know, stuff like that. You know.
So we got Alma, 27. I don't understand.
Y'all don't want the truth. You see, when real women get on here and they tell us, "Oh, let this be my show." Can I take over right quick, Kendra?
You can't take over, but you can explain. Wait, hold on.
Can I say something?
Wait, hold on.
Can I have an opinion?
Hold on. You can say
I'm
whatever you
raising my
want.
hand. Can I have an opinion?
Hold on, Alma, real quick. You're not going to be able to take over the show, but I'm going to allow you to say whatever you want to say, okay?
Right.
So what do you want to say, honey?
I would like to say to the comment, I'm sorry that you guys live in a fairy tale world, but this is real life. You know, I think if more.
Okay, what does she think is a fairy tale world? What do you think is a fairy tale world? I don't understand. You know that you got to work, right? You women, when you have babies, you know ain't nobody else going to take care of them but yourself, right? So you know you got to work.
Our guys was to live in reality instead of a delusional fairy tale world that, you know, you can color. I think the world would be a better place. I don't know. I don't know no other way to say it without being rude or belligerent about it.
Well, let me say this. I do think a lot of people live in a fairy tale world, in a delusional world. But are you saying that the real world means it's okay to have kids by 4 men?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, she's a semi. There you go. She's a half-wit. Because ain't no way she would have came out of her mouth and said no shit like that. She's a half-wit. That explains damn near everything.
Yeah, I would say life happens sometimes, you know.
And I get this. I think everybody can understand one baby daddy, maybe even 2 baby daddies, right? But then the question becomes, what lesson did you not get from the first and second that you repeated it for 3 and 4?
Right.
I think that's where I think grace, we all got to be given grace, right?
Right.
So nobody's perfect, right? So we're not really trying to judge you, but I think it's one of those moments where you're trying to figure out, okay, first baby daddy, okay, things didn't work out.
Right.
You saw that. Maybe number 2 got you because he probably could have presented better. And now you thought, okay, but 3 and 4, how do you not get the lesson before 3 and 4?
Well, biologically, it's only 3. It's only 3.
So there's 3 baby daddies, not 4. And the 3rd baby daddy is for the 1 and the 3-year-old?
I know this is like going to be like a personal diary. That's why I just got on here and I felt like.
Oh, hell no. Now she mad. You mad because you got on here and thought you was just going to walk on here and didn't have to explain none of your choices. A man wants to know the choices that you are making, and the choices that you have made is bullshit. Because she said, I didn't know it was going to be on here telling my whole life story. Basically, that's what she's saying. But you got to get on here and put yourself out there to get a man. I mean, there's going to be, don't get me wrong, there's going to be some goofy goofies. Going to be some goofy goofies that's going to get your number. I get it. But you got to present better than this.
I could tell little white lies and it'll be okay because everyone tells those, you know. I don't know.
Well, how many baby daddies you have is not a white lie, honey. That's a big lie. Are you not familiar with my show?
I am.
So you know we asked that question, girl.
Actually.
Say again?
I am, but I'm actually not because I watch, but I never like, you know what I'm saying? I never really just like in tune into your show.
Okay, well that could be fair. I'm starting to understand that not everybody knows our show like we know our show because we're 5 years in.
Right.
But yeah, we always ask how many And if you were a guy, I would ask by how many women, and we always do that. But,
right.
Okay.
Right.
So for the comment, she says she lives in a real world, not a fairy tale world. What was your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra.
Okay, so what kind of man are you looking for, honey? Well, wait, back to the mirrors. That's what we got stumped. So are you married? You say you're not married?
No.
Okay. What kind of man you looking for?
Wait, whoa. Didn't she say what? Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm looking for more of like a guy. He has to be a God-fearing man.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Don't start that bullshit right there. I hate when they say God-fearing. I hate when they say that because you ain't God-fearing. You ain't in no way ready for no God-fearing man. And ain't no way for you to be trying to take no God-fearing man through the bullshit that I'm sure that you going to take him through.
He doesn't have to make like a certain type of amount of money. You know, we live off the land. We live off faith. So without faith, there's no work. So, you know, I'm not looking for, I don't have I have a type that I'm looking for, but I don't have a type.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Oh.
He has to be walking the right path. He has to be walking with Christ at all times. You know,
has anybody came up with the reason why people be asking for God-fearing human beings? Because I would never get on a dating show and say, I need a God-fearing human being. I would never get on the show and say that. Because that would never be my first thing to look for is a God-fearing man. Why would she, with all the twists and turns that she did wrong, why would she get on here and ask for a God-fearing man?
I prefer 35 and older. 35 and older. This will be the man for me. That's why I don't have a type. You have to just be that man. You know, I don't know.
Okay.
We can't trust your discernible qualities. We can't trust your discerning eye because you done messed up 3-4 times already. We can't trust what you looking for. So we got to take everything you say with a grain of salt.
If that's fair, I don't know.
Okay.
You have to, you know.
What about? Okay. Should he look a certain way?
You know, I prefer him like tall. Like I like him a little extra tall. You know, he can have hair or he can have waves. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
He's well kept, and you know, I'm like a skin person, so long as you know, we can work on that. You know, he doesn't have to be. I don't have a paintbrush, Kendra. I don't.
What does that mean?
Like I don't have like. I can't make a man for me. Guy has to make my man, so I would know. You know. I don't know.
Okay.
That's the worst thing I would. Let me stop.
Should he make a certain amount of money?
No.
You don't care.
Why wouldn't he need to make a sounder? Why would you walk into the room and say he don't need to make no certain amount of money? He obviously need to figure 10,000 per kid. At least 50,000 for the kids and at least 30,000 for you. So he got to be making at least for somebody to take care of 4 damn kids plus you. He got to be making at least 80, 90,000 for y'all to even it to even make sense. It wouldn't even make sense if he didn't make that kind of money.
About that?
No. I mean, as long as he lives like a regular life like everybody else, I think it should be okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Let's do the Kendra Cam. Okay.
Miss Kendra. Oh, Miss Kendra,
shit.
You may have to just call.
She better not get out that car and look like a big fucking whale. She better not get out of that car looking like a big fucking whale. I'm going to be mad.
No. Because I am not like, no.
Why can't you do the Kendra Cam?
Because like I can't really. I'm in a car, so it's like it's gonna be hard. You know, I don't know how to take pictures or do the angle things or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So I can give y'all what I can, but I can't give y'all really much.
I'm only let you get scared while you sit, and only because you got kids with you in the car. So I don't
Yeah,
think I want you to leave them in the car by themselves. But we're all trying to figure out why you guys are in the car.
I mean, I don't know. And I'm still like, I don't want to just exploit myself like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Okay. You do have a home, right?
I do.
Okay. All right. When was your last relationship, honey?
That's not a problem because I didn't want to exploit myself. Right.
What?
Well, no, you're fine. I'm giving you a pass.
Okay. What part of her is enticing to any of you men? Put it in the chat. Any of y'all that's intrigued by her already?
On the Kendra can for 2 reasons. Well, 1 reason, because your children are with you in the car, and I'm not gonna have you get out the car, so because it ain't.
She ain't looked back in that back seat yet. Not one time has she looked into that damn back seat and seen what was going on with none of them damn kids. Not one.
Just whatever. So you're getting a mommy pass for being in the car, but we are still very curious of why you guys are in the car. But I don't.
I do smoke. I smoke marijuana. I guess second.
You even got the nerve to be smoking weed in the car with the goddamn kids, because you would have got out of the car easily if that were the case. You put the kids in the car and went out and smoked the weed, but you couldn't get out of the car and show your body.
Be public information because it'll be in public record. I do smoke that, so I came outside just now to smoke.
But your kids are with you.
Yeah, and it's your place. It's your house. It ain't your house. Wait a minute. She don't live alone. Why would you need to come outside your house, smoke weed? You can go on your porch and the kids could be inside the house. Why you got to bring all the kids outside the house to smoke weed? Because it ain't your house. It ain't your house.
In the car.
Oh, no. They had got in the car.
Hey, Zeus.
Why you were smoking weed?
No, they got in the car after I put it out. When I was smoking, it was out of the car.
Wait a minute. Why didn't she want to get out of the car and show her body? But the kids got in the car. She went outside to smoke weed in the car, but the kids got in the car after she smoked weed, which meant they was outside the car and you was in the car. So, oh, whoa. Wow.
When I was in your waiting room.
So the kids were sitting outside the car while you were smoking weed?
Just playing what they doing now. That's all. Just playing outside.
What time is it?
Yeah.
It's 7:43 here.
It looks very dark.
Yeah, I think it's been getting dark here, extra early.
Wait a minute, didn't she say she had a 1 and a 3-year-old? This is wild. Hey, Zeus, what's happening?
How you doing, beautiful?
Fine, thank you. How you doing?
I just want to let you know, no matter what happens, I love you.
Okay. What you think about situation, this girl? What's going on?
So let me share with you. I have a buddy. He's a lawyer. He's a retired lawyer. And he was in a situation like this. And we were at dinner and he was explaining to me, he was dealing with this lady who had a couple of kids. She was living in her car, but she was working all these little jobs. And it was in what I can equate this whole situation to him. Like, I'm just listening to his situation. And I'm like, that's not your situation. That's her situation.
Right.
And if she isn't smart enough to be quiet and follow your lead, she just gonna sabotage everything. So when I listen to this lady, I notice she sabotages any chances of growth.
Right. She got to get a hold of her own situation. There's nothing she's outside in the middle of the night smoking weed with the kids playing outside the car. What's going on? Why she can't smoke in her own house? She don't own her own house. So she don't have no place to go. She has no stability for those kids. What man is going to walk into a situation where there's no stability in the household? He got to be the one to set down the discipline. No man should have to walk in there and set down discipline for your 4 children.
Okay, so
be there.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
So let me ask you a question. I've never smoked weed before. I've never had a drink. So I'm a little on the outskirts. And I realize that's not the norm.
Right.
Where do you get weed at?
I have no idea. The last time I smoked, I was 17. I have no idea.
But I'm just saying, you have to go around savory characters to get the weed. You're not going around. You're not going to the grocery store and getting weed.
But they do have dispensers, right? The dispensary things, or
yes, they do. They do.
Okay, so maybe
but
get
why
it.
would you be doing it at night? Like, why would
you afford it?
Right. There's just a lot of things I'm hearing. There's not a straight line. Like, you can't say, there's people I know that are horrible people in their personal life, but they're great at work. There are people who I know are great mothers. They're not really good in the office. She is just all over the place. She has no foundation of structure because she was lying about her age. She was lying about her kids. And then she just went to higher levels of lying. No, all these kids are by one man. No, they're not. Well, then they got different dads. Well, where's this dad? Oh, he's incarcerated. Where's this dad? Oh, he passed away. Oh, where's this dad? It's just the stories just keep. That's a very immature personality, and the type of guy that she would need. He would almost be like a drill sergeant.
Yeah.
And she
yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. Go. Finish.
That guy would be a drill sergeant, and he would have to dominate all aspects, and she would have to buy in. Well, the problem is she always going to want to revert to being that little kid.
Right. Okay.
With that said, I'm in.
This is wild. This is a whole. Hey, Aaron, how you doing? Hey, Aaron, you hear me?
Oh. Yes.
Okay.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. We listening this. I don't even know how to describe what we are listening to.
A Looney Tune.
Huh? I'm trying. Looney Tune. You think so? I think so too, but I can't really tell what it is. Is it a mental thing, or is it a mental thing, or just a goofy thing? You know what
it is a situational thing. So first, let me greet the panel. Wish everyone a happy holidays for those who celebrate, and for those who don't, take advantage of the opportunity to be around loved ones.
Right.
Hello to I can never say a name in the chat, but hello, my dear. And greetings to your audience. Please hit the like button. So back to it. I think what it is situational. Remember when she said that she wanted a God-fearing man?
Yeah.
All right, it starts there. What she's really saying is who pretty much leads or runs the culture of the church now?
I don't know. I don't go to church.
Right. Women. Right. Like men have, especially in the Black community, have all but abandoned the church, right? And pretty much the leaders of church are nothing more than glorified tax evading pimps. I hate to say it, for the most part, right? I'm not
snake oil salesman.
There we go, my guys. You see, that wraps that up.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm not indicting all churches. That'd be wrong of me. But he just hit the nail on the head. Now, what happens is once you get a man who's fearful of that environment, aka God-fearing, you now have control over the accountability of his actions, and you can expect things like the kind of heroism that's going to be required for him to save her of her circumstances. A God-fearing man is going to be a Christ-like man who would conduct miracles, like saving her from living in a car and smoking weed while her children are in it. A God-fearing man is a man that's going to be able to love unconditionally, no matter what the condition of the loved party is. And then he's going to do all he can to sacrifice to make sure her shit gets turned around. That's really what that means.
Wow. She's asking a lot. She's asking for him to come to the table with a lot of things, and he's not even sure. From her evidence right here, he can't trust her to tell the truth, even when he does come around. She wants a God-fearing man, but does she know how to act?
Oh, And she wants pure and total forgiveness, without the ability to offer anything substantial in return.
That's a lot. 4 kids and her, and lying, and I don't know. And I understand it's a level of poverty that we're dealing with. It's a level of poorness that we're dealing with. But you should. I mean, first of all, I would have the discernment to know I can't afford 4 kids, and I don't have a husband or a baby daddy. I mean, I just would. I don't know. I'd correct real quick.
But that's because you're looking at consequences of your actions, which is accountability.
Right. See, exactly. That's why I said at the beginning, this is a complex escape from exactly that, accountability. It's the unconditional piece. It's the seeking a miracle worker. Exactly. You don't have to be accountable for your shit if someone is always there to perform some magic trick to correct your shit.
Right.
Let me role play with you, Aaron. If I may, will you role play with me?
Let's do it, brother.
It seems you know a lot about structure of finances. I don't. So I come to you and I say, I want to learn. Mm-hmm. What's one of the key elements I have to do to learn?
Empty your cup. Approach it as if you know nothing.
Bingo. Listen. Mm-hmm. And as much as I want to throw my own recipe in the cup, take everything you say and don't say nothing.
Right.
A lot of times people don't realize the biggest part of learning is listening. Mm-hmm. No, but I want to participate. I want to. No. We already know that Aaron is the Mount Rushmore of this task. Mm-hmm. Why would I throw anything into the recipe?
Nope. Empty cup. You're right.
So, and that's what I feel a lot of people who are in her position don't have the emotional maturity to just acquiesce to the situation and say, okay, Aaron's leading this. I need to listen. I need to absorb. And I think Aaron put it better as an empty cup. With that said, I'm in.
No, you're right, though. I mean, it's difficult, even for those who are learned or unlearned. Emptying one's cup is very difficult. It requires a great deal of discipline and trust in those whom you're following.
Right.
But that doesn't take away from the necessity of that. It is paramount, right? It is the difference between winning and losing. So,
right. Let's finish.
Kendra, where are you?
So you went outside to smoke weed.
I mean, where she
and
said, "Where are
played
you?"
outside the car until you were done, and then you let them inside the car.
No, I didn't leave them inside of the car.
No, I said you let them inside the car because I'm assuming like the weed smell. I don't let people smoke weed in my house because I don't want a weed smell. So I feel like the weed would be smelling still, right?
I need to leave your show. Are you jealous?
Ooh.
I think it's giving
jealous?
Kendra. It's giving jealousy at this point. Why would you think that I see?
Hold on a second.
Whoa, where that come from?
Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm gonna give you something that I said. This type of person is always gonna sabotage any growth. So even if they go forward 3 steps, they gonna find a trap door to make themselves the victim because that's the only foundation they know.
This is a weird.
Don't let them do it to you. Don't. You're a classy lady. Don't do that.
First of all,
don't get ugly on me. Don't do that.
What are we talking about here?
See, they ain't gonna never check you, but I'm gonna check you. Don't do.
Check me in what way, honey?
Not in a bad way.
Okay,
I'm just clocking your teeth.
I'm very calm.
You know I'm not no mean girl. You know that, but you know I'm clocking your teeth. You know that.
What tea are you clocking, honey?
No, my kids was in the car with the marijuana.
No, that's what. Listen, I'm asking questions. I'm trying to understand the story. That's all. Because we got to the point where we were trying to figure out why you were in the car. You told me that you were in the car to smoke weed. Okay, people do that. That's a known thing. But the difference was you had your children. So then the question was, did you smoke weed in the car with the kids? And then you said your kids were standing outside while you smoked weed. The story just sounds very confusing. That's all.
I'm just reading the comments. It's funny. Like, I can't even fake it. I can't fake it. Y'all are hilarious in the comments. I give y'all that. Y'all are. I had no idea the Kendra show was this. I didn't know that. I really thought you was a serious show, Kendra. I really did.
What?
I see what's up. Anyway, this your show though. I'm on your show, but this your show. What's going on?
Do you want your video on social media too?
No, ma'am. Please don't. I'm a schizophrenia patient, so why would you post me? They don't want to.
You're a schizophrenia patient?
Yeah.
Okay. She's a schizophrenia patient. Wow. Okay. She just admits that right on camera. We can tell something is wrong, but we just didn't know what. This is, and she smoked weeds to self-medicate. Okay. Okay.
I don't think that'll be like okay for me to go on there. Because...
Oh no, you won't go on social media if you don't want to. I mean, you don't go. That's the one thing about the dating app is you have to decide if you want to go on social media or not. You will be in the app. You'll stay in the app, but you won't go on social media. That is your choice. That's the great thing about the dating app.
I'm not embarrassed or anything like that. So
you should be embarrassed. I mean, you should be embarrassed. And what do we do with this person? There ain't really nothing that you can do with this person.
Discard her in the local receptacle.
She did. Let's kick her down the hole. We got to kick her down the hole because this don't even make sense. You just eliminated yourself off of any kind of dating app because this is wild right here. Hold on. I hate when my doggone internet do this.
I wouldn't mind. I mean, if you want to post it, you can. If it don't go against community guidelines or anything like that, I don't know.
Well, hold on real quick. It is your decision if you want to be on social media or not. Do you want to be on social media?
And you had one time to tell me I was glassing. You didn't tell me my skin was this pretty. Oh, Kendra, but you compliment everybody else, but you had yet to compliment me. What's that about?
Hey, man, are we having a second and third conversation here? I mean, what's going on? She out there, well, see, I would put it down to her smoking a little bit of weed. Yeah, she doing a lot of tripping because she thinks something else is going on. I don't understand why she came on here. Just some goofy
beautiful lady.
See, Kendra don't even know how to approach her. When you tell me you're a little goofy on the goofy side, and there's a medical condition that you on the goofy side, Kendra don't know how to handle it. If she just being goofy just to be goofy, Kendra probably would have went off on her. But Kendra know she done told her that she's schizophrenic, so now she knows she got a mental illness, and maybe she's tripping.
Miss Beautiful. Miss Beautiful Lady, I'm talking to you, Miss Kendra G.
Do you want your video on social media or you want it inside the app?
Hi, girl, what you talking to? You can put it on, what is that? What do you have? You want
to also, it's right now we're inside the dating app. Do you also want to be on YouTube and Facebook?
See, I remembered when I said that sooner or later, Kendra is going to start hitting the bottom. Kendra is going to start hitting the bottom when she gets to some of these candidates because she had a flood of them every night. Every night she had a flood of them. She would have 10. She would have 5, 10, and maybe she still does. But she's hitting the bottom of the barrel with a lot of them. She's close to it. She's close to the edge, right? Because most people would know not to call in when they doing this goofy shit that she doing.
Facebook and Instagram.
I don't have an Instagram, but I mean, if you want to post it on there.
What kind of man? Okay, why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Well, one thing's for sure and two things for certain. Because I'm a God-fearing woman, and without me, you won't be protected. I give you protection. I am a divine spirit, and that's just the walk of life that I'm living, And like I said, if money is everything to you, and if all you can look at me and see is money, you're not the man for me. So this not for you.
No, we ain't looking at you for no money. We're not looking at you for no money. We're not looking at you for a potential baby mama. We're not looking at you for nothing but, the bandits is looking at you for sex. But then even them, even them are hesitating. You know, they hesitate because
You
she
know,
don't have anything. She not bringing nothing to the table.
you know what you just you know what that's a setup for? When
Mm,
she fucks up the money. Oh, it ain't nothing but a little bit of money. You put too much in money. You know what I mean? You worship money. Money's the root of all evil.
right.
You're a God-fearing man. You ought to know. You putting too much emphasis on the money.
Hey. And the last person I heard about who had schizophrenia and you know, off their parents. So I would hesitate to go over there. I would hesitate. We can't refer her to nothing. We can't put her on the list. We can't refer her. We can't say wait in the back till we find somebody for you. We can't even do that. We don't recommend this person at all. Not for coffee, not for talking, not for no kind of date whatsoever. Stay at home and take care of those. I bet you those kids is wild. The whole setup is wild. She's schizophrenic, got 4 kids, don't know how to stay not getting pregnant. Now she got 4 kids she got to raise, and God only knows what she's saying and doing to them 4 kids. Now, why would 4 men get a woman who got goofy shit going on? Why would they get her pregnant? One right after the other, because they 8, 6, 3, and 1. So she only took a break for 3 years before she got pregnant again. So 8, 6, 3, and 1. She ain't using no birth control, so we know that. We already know that.
Can we close out the schizophrenia thing? Watch this. You ready? I have my lovely wife sitting next to me. My dear, what is your undergrad degree in?
Behavioral health.
That means you work in the mental health community. How long have you worked in the mental health community consistently and nonstop?
Jesus, like 23 years.
Okay. And if you have ground level employees, you have lower level management, middle level management, upper level management, director level, and then executive level. What level do you currently work on?
Executive level.
The top fucking level of the mental health community. Do you have a master's degree?
I do.
Does your master's degree help with the way you've reached success in the mental health community?
Yeah.
Would you recommend anyone consider a serious relationship with a schizophrenic of any kind?
Absolutely not.
There we go. Close that shit out. Thank you very much, my dear.
Thank you. Let's go on to the next candidate because there's nothing else to say with this person. We can't help this person at all. We can't help this person at all. Hold on. We got one more person. Of course, we got one more person. Here she is right here. Let's see.
Never.
Okay. What's your name, honey?
Jewel.
Are you in a good mood?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you seem like you got an attitude at the door.
No. Why would I have an attitude?
I don't know.
She just got a very hard face. That's all.
No.
Okay.
Who would call in with an attitude?
You'll be surprised.
No, it's more or less like people pull the attitude out of you, but I don't think anybody should call in with an attitude. No.
Oh,
okay.
shoot.
Jewel, where you calling us from, honey?
Oh,
Ohio.
Ohio. And how old are you?
38.
38. And what you do for a living?
Stay at home mom.
Okay. How do you pay your bills?
God.
wait a minute. Where God handing out money like that? I mean, hand me some money where I could just stay at home and not work. She looked mean as hell. Wait a minute. Why you say that's where Kendra messed up at? Kendra shouldn't have asked her about why she was mad.
How does God send you the money to pay your bills?
It just happens when you're blessed. You know you're blessed, and you just get money from all different kind of streams of income.
No.
You know?
No.
Do you get child support?
I do.
Oh, okay. So is that how you get to stay home?
It's one of the ways, yeah.
Okay. How old's your baby?
I have 5 of them.
How old are your kids?
My youngest is 3. He just turned 3. Then I have a 4-year-old. Then I have a 9-year-old. Then I have a 15-year-old and a 19-year-old.
How old are you? 38. And what's your zodiac sign?
I don't believe in zodiac signs.
Okay. How many children's dads do you have?
1.
One. Why you not with this man? Y'all got 5
What?
kids together.
Because somebody shot and killed him.
Wow.
That's a
Okay.
really hard question to ask people.
Oof.
I apologize. I think here's the deal. I'm very sorry that happened to you. From my point of view, it's a very normal question to ask when you have a person that has that many kids and then they're looking for love. So it's very normal for me to ask that question, but I'm sorry that is the answer for you.
Yeah.
So I do apologize.
That's
But
no problem.
it's a, this is a dating show, and I stand by that question because obviously we're looking for a next person, and it's logic because like you have 5 kids by one person, you would think that, oh, why are you guys not together? But I am sorry, and I mean, wow, your child's 3. I'm sorry that you had to go through that.
Yeah, and he actually got shot on his son's birthday. So, and then my other son, they actually share birthdays. Their birthdays are like 3 days apart. So yeah, that's.
Can people look just eternally sad? I mean, you can look at them and tell that they're sad inside, even though they might be doing something else. She looks internally sad. This is, I mean, like it just came over her, and it's staying there, even though she's trying to say, well, I'm not angry, I'm not any of that, but she looks sad and the empty. That's the word, sad and very empty. Aaron, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yep.
Okay. I mean, she looks sad, like it's written all over her. 5 kids, right? 5 kids, 1 baby daddy.
And the youngest is how old?
3.
I mean, this guy got off within the last 3 years, and she had all this. The good thing about her story is it looked like she had a family going. 1 cat from a 19-year-old all the way down to 3. They were just out here making it do what it do. Whether or not they were married, who cares? There's consistency in that relationship. Right. Unfortunately, she is dealing with a lot of pain because that man ain't here no more. Need to go heal up, seek help from her community. Come back later.
Because that's 3 years. It's 3 years. Maybe he died 2 years ago, and she got all those years with him. 20, I'd say a good 20 odd years with this man, right? Wow.
Exactly.
Question, and sometimes have you ever heard of rage baiting? Like you'll just say mean stuff to get people to say something. Have you ever heard of that? Rage baiting, like you pick at somebody real tender, but my point is when you ask somebody a hard question, you definitely want to be able to back that up because that's tender.
Well, let me jump in. I'm going to defend myself in that case. Now, like I said, I apologize because of what you went through, but it's a very logical question as hosting a dating show. If I'm hosting a dating show and I have a woman and I'll ask a woman if she has a 2-year-old, like you just saw, why are you not with the dad, right? These are the things that when you are dating.
Kind of mean for her too. I mean, just even the advice.
Well, I'm not going to stand by it's mean. It's a logical question. I'm not trying to be. I want to be sympathetic to your case in particular, but that question won't go away because this is a dating show.
Right.
So I'm going to ask questions that pertain to dating. And again, when I sit here, look, you meeting me for the first time, I'm meeting you for the first time. I don't know you prior to this.
Right.
Obviously, your answer was very terrible, and I already said I apologize for that. But it's not rage baiting. It's question baiting because this is a dating show. So
okay. So she thought Kendra was rage baiting her. Yeah, she says she's a stay-at-home mom with 5 kids, and the baby daddy was shot. God only knows how, because that's a very rare thing, actually. I mean, in what circumstances was he shot? That would be asking my question. Did you deal in that kind of lifestyle where guns were a normal thing? I'd be asking, but we're on a dating show. Who knows?
I'm going to ask you questions along the lines of dating. And I will say this. Are you familiar with my show?
Yeah.
Okay, so with you being familiar with my show, then you call me knowing me. I don't know you, but you call me knowing me. So you volunteer to be on the show knowing who I am. So that's not rage baiting when you already know who you calling up. You just don't call if you feel that way.
You're right. I mean,
proceed?
I care for you. We the same. We one and the same. You a Black woman. I'm a Black woman. I don't go for tearing Black women down. I support you. I've been watching you since you broke up in COVID, and you know that whole story that you tell. I know it all. So yeah, I just don't tear other Black people down. Like,
I don't think it's tearing you down though by asking you a question knowledge based on dating. I'm not gonna agree with that's a tearing down.
The comments are kind of mean, but I'm not watching the comments. But that's okay. Like, you know, bullying.
This is what I'm gonna say to this, Jewel.
What in the heck is going on here? Why am I acting like I'm watching something about to explode? Aaron or Black America, you came up.
Because you are, and it is her. I told you she ain't ready. She's a pressure cooker.
Because it seemed like she's antisocial, almost antisocial to what Kendra wants to bring to the table. It's like, why are you asking me that? Well, you watch my show. You should know this is what I'm going to ask you. What's going on? I don't know.
And just being honest and transparent, and we are grown.
Right.
You volunteered to call, right? And you said you've been watching me for 5 years. So when you pushed the button, sat up and called us, you volunteered to deal with everything that you are speaking on right now.
Like a vessel.
And I can't, and whether it's right or wrong,
right.
we could debate all day if the comments are mean, if you don't like the way my questions are, we could debate that. But the fact of the matter is you volunteered to be a part of it. And I stand by that, especially with 5 years in, right. When you call us, you know what you're getting into. And that's why in the beginning, and I don't know if I was reading energy, but I felt like there was something. That's why I said, are you in a good mood? I felt like there was something. I didn't know what it was. And now we're here. So now I feel like, wait, hold on, I'm gonna let you finish, but you saying like, I almost feel like you have some built up animosity to a certain degree because you're saying different things that I do not agree with. So again, I don't know when your child's father passed. I can imagine
June 14th of 2025. So a little bit of less or a little.
Damn, 4 months ago? 5 months ago? What? Well, what?
A bit over a year ago. And like I said,
she said 2024 or 25. I thought she said 25.
My
6 months.
Fourth son's birthday. So talking about anybody's, I just want to go. Let's go to the next question. Can we please go to the next question?
We'll go to the next question. Okay. So Jewel, Ohio, 38. So I'll call you Jewel, right?
Yeah, my name is Jewel Simpson.
Okay, I'll just call you by your first name.
Aaron, I got a question. Why would she be out here looking for a man?
Well, she's alone. She's alone. She doesn't know how to go about seeking the healing that she needs. One thing that people that are that fractured need is simply company. And she's seeking that portion without knowing how to go about seeking the rest of becoming whole and healed.
Right. Because
that's where misery loves company. That's where the statement, I believe, stems from.
Oh, wow. I mean, because she's not ready for a relationship. She just she's not appealing at all. So I don't even know what she's on here because she's lonely, or she needs somebody to talk to, or she wants to, who knows, but she don't want no relationship. I mean, she really don't, really. At least I don't think so. It don't come across as wanting one. Just don't. Sweater kind of cute. Y'all wild. Come on.
And you're not working. You don't believe in zodiacs. Okay.
No.
I said that I'm a stay-at-home mom, which pays me very well. So what happened is my husband got killed at work.
What?
And so therefore for. We also get Social Security and workers' comp and all of those things. I graduated college in
Come on, don't do
2013 with a criminal justice degree and figured out that I
Battery's dying. Gotta go. I'll try to come back later.
Okay.
didn't want to be a part of the criminal justice system.
Black America.
And
You
I
there?
had kids young. My high school
Yeah.
we started having kids
I'm
right
here,
out of high
but
school, which
am
is
I
another
breaking
thing.
up, or is that the video breaking up?
That's the video. That's the video. I'm assuming it's the video. I mean, because it keeps going off and on with me too.
Okay.
I don't know why, because I ain't got nothing else open.
Yeah, I went out. I went out. I thought I was losing.
Oh no. I was like, do I got to stop this? What's going on?
Yeah.
And you know, people who have kids young, they're usually because I know.
Wait a minute. Now you breaking up. Now you Borging. You really Borging now.
People who have kids young on this show, on this platform, and I just wanted to speak for those type of people. You know, usually people who experience sexual type of situations at young ages and babies at young ages, it's all due to unhealed trauma. And I
wait a minute. Where the hell are we going with this? Wait a minute. Where the hell are we going? What do you mean? I thought you were with your baby dad. Why is she talking about unhealed trauma and sexual unhealed trauma? What's going on? What's going on with her?
I know that because I am a victim of that. You know, somebody took advantage of me.
Whoa.
And in that sense, I lost my I lost my innocence, and it made me promiscuous, you know. And so that's what pushed me into having sex early. And that's why I have 5 kids. But sex just don't come. You just don't start having sex because that's just what you want to do at a young age. And like, that's trauma.
Damn, I mean, how do we get here? Black America? What the hell is she saying? I mean, did nobody ask her about that? She just opened wide up and just said, I have sexual trauma and I have issues. Wow.
So like anybody who's had kids outside of marriage, outside of wedlock, outside of anything, that's trauma. Like, that's trauma. That's because, you know, something happened that we lost value in ourselves for a moment, you know, and maybe we didn't go to counseling. Maybe we didn't get the help that we need. Maybe somebody never took us to church, so we never found God. Because that's when I changed my life, when I found God. That's when I gave up zodiac signs, because in the Bible, it says that you can only have one God. And zodiac signs is a God. So that's why. So that's why you don't do zodiac signs in if you're a believer of Christ. But yeah,
man, just going, just telling everything. She just lost her boyfriend at his job. What job did he have where somebody walked in and start firing folks? What kind of job did he have? I'd have to ask that. That would just make me curious when I heard her say her husband lost his life at his job or boyfriend. So I would want to know what was going on that would happen. 2, have you had any counseling? Have you had any counseling for all of this trauma that came upon you? Did you have any counseling for the sexual abuse that you went through when you were younger? Okay. 2, why haven't you sought counseling for this trauma that you had with the baby daddy? And she's on a dating show looking for a man.
Yeah, so like when you give yourself to Christ, you become new. You become like a born again version. You know what I mean? So you get a clean slate, and that's what changed my life. That's what made me heal. Because I know, first of all, I came on this platform because I know as soon as a person say they have kids, y'all go crazy on them. Y'all think they don't need to, they don't deserve to date. All they should do is focus on their kids. And
no, that's not what we're saying for you. What we're saying for you is you need to get counseling because you've had traumatic things throughout your life, and you haven't faced them. You have a perpetual sadness that's on your face, a sadness that has hit your whole being. And we can't recommend you for any kind of coffee date. We can't recommend you for any kind of male that would be able to heal you and have a productive relationship with you. You can't have both. You need to heal yourself, raise some of those children until they're old enough to speak, dress themselves, and do all of that. Go to school, get some counseling.
All this and that, but yeah, they probably really should focus on raising their kids, but they want to be loved too, you know, and receiving bad advice from.
Wait, hold on. You said he just died 5 months ago. If he just died 5 months ago, you in the game to look for a man, and the man who you had 4 kids with, 5 kids with, the man you had 5 kids with from 19 all the way down to 3, you're in the game to look for a man already? We know you're not ready. This is why we can't refer you to a coffee date. We know you're not ready. Even though your scenario is better than most women who have children, because you have all of your children by one man, that's a better scenario than 5 children, 5 baby daddies. You're in better shape, but you're still not that perpetual. That face is like dead eyes, empty whole thing.
Somebody that you watch on the internet, and it don't help. But go ahead.
What's the bad advice?
It's just, you know, I don't know. Have you ever dealt with somebody who's been through sexual trauma?
Why we keep bringing up the sexual trauma? The man, the husband or the boyfriend just got killed on his job 5 months ago, 6 months ago. I thought you had went through the sexual trauma when you were a kid. I mean, when you were a teenager. So she's more concerned about, wow, maybe he didn't mean so much to you. Maybe you just stayed with him because of X, Y, and Z. Maybe that's why. He died 5 months ago, and you're worried about sexual trauma that happened 20 years ago. Right?
Well, first of all, here's the deal. I'm not a therapist, honey. So let's start there. I'm not. No, you know I'm not a therapist, and I want to be sympathetic, because in all honesty, I do believe that you're dealing with something I'm not equipped to help you with. I feel like you should go to a doctor, a therapist who can really help you in that manner. I'm a journalist that hosts a.
She make enough money. She got all the insurance that she need. Why wouldn't you be down? Why wouldn't you be talking to a doctor? Why wouldn't you be talking to a psychiatrist or somebody? There's plenty of places where you don't have to pay that much money and still get some help.
That's what I do, right? I don't agree with some things you said, but it's not the biggest deal in the world.
What do you disagree with? What do you disagree with?
This is not a dialogue show. This is a dating show where I help people find love. So I'm not here to.
Did you say this is not dialogue?
I'm not here to have a dialogue with you. I'm here to help you find love if that's what you want to do.
Dialogue is conversating back and forth.
But I'm not here to conversate with you. I'm here to help you find love. Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Is that what you want to do? Actually, no, that's not what you're not going to be able to do. This is the thing.
I knew it. Kendra will dump a person in a minute. She said, no, you got too much trauma, because you ain't here to look for love. You here to trauma bond. Somebody said trauma dump. You ain't here to do any of that. I mean, and that's cool. That's fine. But, you know, you're combative right along with it, and you're not listening to the direction. You know, I knew she was going to hang up. I knew.
This is the thing. I wanted to be sympathetic, because that's something that I can only imagine is terrible, right? Mm-hmm. I can only imagine it's terrible. So Sincerely, here's the deal. Sincerely, my heart is sympathetic for a person that lost the father of 5 of their kids. Like, that's traumatic. Right. I'm going to start there. The second part, I'm not going to tolerate disrespect after disrespect after disrespect. I'm definitely catching the shots after shots after shots.
Right.
And I've said this a few times.
Right.
I'm not everybody's cup of tea.
Right.
I'm very much fine with that. I'm very much fine with that. And I'm fine with that because, believe it or not, my heart is pure. I have a pure heart. I'm not a perfect person.
Right.
I can admit that. But I'm not intentionally ever trying to hurt anybody's feelings, right? That's not my intent. Now, if it happens, it wasn't the intention. You got to follow that. This is a tough show, period. This is a tough show. The comment section is going to get you. There's going to be a lot of judgment, whether right or wrong. I'm not going to defend it, but what I will say is, you know what it is. This is not year one when we were learning what's going to happen. We're year 5. You should be very much aware what this platform is and what it's going to do. Right. Now,
that being said, we're going to move on to the second person. Let's move on to our third person. I'm sorry. We're going to move on to our third person. Of course, I lined up all these people to see what the hell was going on with Kendra. What's going on with Kendra? I don't know. The characters done got weirder by the minutes.
Goodness, you picked me. Hi, Kendra.
You ready, Ebony?
I'm ready.
Ebony, where you calling me from?
New York.
Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones. New York tonight is heavy. How old are you, Ebony?
I'm 32.
32, and what you do for a living?
I'm a nursing admin.
Nursing admin. Do you have any kids?
I have one.
How old's your child?
He's 5.
Okay. Have you been married?
Oh, no. He's talking about, I hear. You hear him, Kendra? Don't you dare pop up in here.
Have you ever been married?
No.
No. Okay. And move over. Don't be too close to the middle. Move the opposite way. Okay.
Like this?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
And what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
A Capricorn.
But let me tell you what type of man I want, Kendra. I need me an over 6 foot man.
Ebony.
What's going on? What's wrong with these women these days? Just, hey, how she a nurse with the nails? That's what I said. How you nursing with the nails?
Ebony, wait 1 second. Get over to the corner.
Like that?
Go to the middle more. Middle more. Okay, that's good. Okay, one. No, you're not. You keep going the wrong direction. Go the other direction.
This way.
All right. So we got Ebony, New York, 32, Capricorn, is a nurse admin, one child that's 5, never married. Okay, go ahead. Now tell me what kind of man you're looking for.
Right,
don't get too close to the middle.
All right, like this?
To the middle. Okay.
Like this? All right, I'm going to stay here. Buckle up. I need a man that is over 6 foot. He has to have dreads and make $1 million. Please draw him. Draw him for me. One time for the one time, please.
Oh, you're talking about the girl that asked for that.
I'm telling you, I was watching that last night.
Oh, wow.
But I'm not too picky. He just has to be honest, and handsome is a plus, but I've gotten to the point where, looks aren't everything, they fade. So, it's all about the attributes. So as long as he's honest, able to take care of himself, right? I take care of myself. I don't really, I want gifts though. We buy each other gifts and stuff like that. But I'm not looking for anything too specific.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
A man who isn't emotionally intelligent, kind of like whatever. I don't need that.
Whoa. She said she don't need a man that's emotionally intelligent, or she needs a man that's more. I mean, hold on. Let's back up. What did he say? What did she say?
Looking for anything too specific.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
A man who isn't emotionally intelligent, kind of like whatever. I don't need that. Someone who isn't patient, because he's gonna have to definitely wait a little bit. My time management is something I need to work on, but it's not severe. A liar.
The nails is a deal breaker, y'all. The nails is a deal breaker. If I was a man, I'd be like, don't you come near me with them damn talent. See, look at my nails. These are my nails. Okay. Nice and square, and none of that wild shit.
Just be transparent, because I am. So.
Okay, because you are.
Yes.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
I don't really care about that. As long as he's able to maintain his lifestyle, we're good.
Okay. Do you want your video on social media or only inside the app?
Put it on.
So put her on. All right, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Kendra Cam.
Okay.
Damn, this is the first Kendra Cam of the night. What the hell?
Oh, we got.
By the way, Kendra, from March to now, I lost 60 pounds. So, yeah. So I'm big, heavy in the gym. I never thought this would be my life. I've been fat for 10 years. I wasn't always fat, but I was fat for 10 years. Confident in whatever body I've ever been in. But I think that the confidence allowed me to get more bigger. So I had to slow down, But yeah, this is me.
Okay. 360 turn.
There we go.
So you've been at the gym. That's how you lost the weight, honey?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's a big feat. I think we don't celebrate women losing weight because it's not easy.
It's not easy, and I don't know. I think it was never about how I looked. It was more or less about how I felt. I couldn't breathe. And this boy was running circles all around me. I had to run back,
Okay, got you.
Got to run back sometimes.
Okay. Don't forget, don't be too close to the middle. I keep telling you this.
Right.
Okay. Do you want more? That's better. Do you want more kids?
I'm open to it.
Okay.
This little boy's taking me under, though. I'm going to tell you that. So.
Could the man have kids?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I don't think it's realistic to, for me, per se, being 35, 32, having a kid and to find somebody that doesn't have kids. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely.
How do you just randomly say some weird shit like, being 36, 32? How do you randomly say that? You know how old your ass is. What what?
Really open to that. How many? I mean, he can't have a football team. I don't like that.
Okay.
Yes, the blinds are broken. My son broke them. This is what happens when you parent. Sorry, I'm reading the comments. As I was talking to you. They trying to read, but I
the
read
blind
back, honey.
Oh. The blinds back there.
All right, don't get cussed out because it's in the comment section.
Okay.
When was your last relationship?
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
About 6 months ago.
3 flaws you have to work on.
Time management. I play.
Means she don't never be on time. She always late.
Too much. I'm like a comedian. So I play a little.
Never know when she gonna be serious. She could be lying, and then again, she could be telling the truth. I can't trust her.
Too much sometimes. So I have to try to be serious in certain moments. I make light of a lot of things.
Okay.
I think people are too serious, but I should work on that a little bit. And the third one, I'd say, I don't know, overthinking. I'm in my head a lot. I'm always in my head. My head, it goes.
Okay. And this is the moment you pitch yourself to the man watching.
I just don't understand. Y'all explain it to me how she functioning with them nails. Please explain to me how they are functioning with them nails. I need to know. And they long and they talons. Don't it, boop? Ain't you scared it's gonna touch you? She touched me, scared she gonna punch me in the eye or something crazy like. Let me stop.
Why should he reach out to you?
I'm a vibe. There are many layers to me.
She's not an ugly woman. She's a decent looking woman. She got one child. She don't seem like she off a rocker. Everything seems to be. Wait a minute. Where did she say she worked at? Did she say she worked? What did she say she did? Stay at home mom. How the hell all these women staying at home? I don't even get it. And I forgot what she said.
Get to know me. They keep saying I'm gay.
Who said you're gay?
Everybody. They're like, she's gay. She's gay.
You're not gay though, right?
No, I'm not gay. I think women are beautiful. I have had a girlfriend before. But I'm not gay.
Well, if you had a girlfriend before, what do you classify?
I would say
that?
bisexual, but gay though. You know,
isn't bisexual?
Whoa. Hold the presses. You got a liquor license and wait a minute, hold on. Which one you looking for? Wait a minute, hold up. Kendra didn't ask her what she was looking for, did she? She didn't ask her whether she was looking for a man or a woman. Did she? What? Yeah, no, she said, let me tell you what kind of man I'm looking for. Oh, okay. But she got a liquor license too.
First cousins to gay.
No, this is how I feel. I feel like when a female likes men and women, they're bisexual.
Right.
It's not fair. It's kind of a double standard because when guys like men and women, they're gay, right? We just kind of call them gay. But I guess I'm biased.
I thought, listen, and I could be wrong. So please, LGBTQ community, y'all can correct me. I thought gay was the tree, and then we had branches. So bisexual is a branch, transgender is a branch, pansexual is a branch.
Right. Like, okay. So I see that. That was good, Kendra. I don't know though. I feel like they're all separate. I don't know.
That's what she said. She said being gay is a tree, and every branch is a name. One branch is trans, one branch is pansexual, one branch is bisexual, yes, that's a perfect description of it. Gay is a tree and there's different branches. That's right.
No, you might be right. I don't know. But I think that gay, I don't think so, because I feel like gay is gay. It's like you only like the same sex. That's gay. Like if we look up the meaning gay, but then if we look up bisexual, we look up transgender, they all have different.
Okay,
so maybe LGBT.
No, I don't want to talk about this shit. Get this shit up off my screen. I don't want to hear about you alphabet soup motherfuckers. Just keep going with the damn interview. Don't care about you gay people. Don't care what you do, how you do it. Do your thing. But don't be going, we don't need to know we don't need to have no lesson about what gay people like, what they don't like. Or how to change the difference between a man and a woman.
BTQ is the tree, and then the branches are gay, bi, transgender, non-binary, or I don't know.
What did you say? I cut you off. What did you say?
No, it's okay. I said I think that LGBTQ is the tree.
Okay.
And gay, bi, all of that may be the branches. I think. I don't know.
Okay. They're telling me to go to your profile. Well, first of all, do you consider yourself bisexual?
I guess you could say that. I'm older now. I mean, is it a thing when if you're bi, you're always bi? I don't know, but I've dealt with.
When's the last time? Okay, so let's just get when you brought it up. You had a girl.
About in 1988, girl. It's been a long time. Okay.
Oh, 1988 is like 40 years ago. 30 something years.
It's been
ago.
a long time. It hasn't. Yeah, it hasn't been a thing.
You're 32. What year was you born?
93. I was being funny, Kendra. I'm just saying a long time ago.
Okay. They're telling me to go to your profile. You have the LGBTQ flag on your profile.
I don't know. I just made this profile last night. I'm still navigating the app.
But girl, that's why they say you gay, because you said you gay. You said you gay before they said you gay. That's why they said you gay, because you said you was gay on your profile.
Okay. Well, I don't mean to confuse anyone. I'm still trying to navigate the profile. I'm not gay. Now that makes sense, because today when I was, looking, all these women were popping up. I want to see y'all. I went and clicked men only, but I guess it didn't update yet. So
you put the LGBTQ flag.
I put the flag?
Yes, you put the flag on your profile. You have
that was an error. I didn't mean to do that.
So you gay by mistake.
Yeah, I'm gay by mistake.
All right, Ebony Child. All right, so for the cousins that she was trying to, that's where they got it from, girl. Okay, but she's not gay, so fix your profile, child. All right. Did I do I asked you your 3 flaws?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. And we did why guys should reach out to you?
Yes, we did.
All right. So how do you say your username? Mona, how do you say it?
Mona means
MonaMeans MoAnam EANZ MoAnamEANZ. She's not gay, even though right now that's what we see. But she's actually not gay, so you guys don't have to. She's gonna correct it. Okay, honey.
all
Keep me
right,
posted how it
Kendra.
goes.
Nice meeting you, girl.
Nice meeting you. Bye. Oh wait,
You didn't
you
draw
want your
my
video?
man. You didn't even draw my man.
I don't know if I should draw
You
your man
had
or
me
your woman.
on the floor. You was like, you see, here's the dress, and he got the 1 million. I was on the floor. She said, I'm about that money. We gotta find her.
She said she pointed her finger after she said it too.
She said, you know what I mean.
Well, I can't
so
draw.
Funny.
I can't draw you a man because I don't know if I'm drawing a man or a woman.
Just all right, Kendra.
And Android phones.
Oh, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Okay, what's your name, love?
My name's Victoria.
Your name Victoria.
My life like this way. I'm so
Okay.
happy.
How old are you? Oh yeah, we got an echo. Do you have me on the Bluetooth still?
Okay. Yeah. I took my AirPods out. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, yeah, I have my AirPods in.
How old are you, Victoria? Yes.
31.
31. Where are you calling me from?
I'm calling from Vegas, but I'm from Chicago. So I live in Vegas.
But you live in Vegas. Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you do for a living?
I work for a group home with like adults with like an IQ of like 70 or below.
Okay, a group home. I just put work for a group home. What's your zodiac sign?
Did you say booger wolf? What do you mean? Hold on.
I'm a Taurus.
Taurus. And so Victoria, 31, Taurus, lives in Vegas, works for a group home. You have any kids, honey?
I got 3.
How old are your 3 kids?
11, 9, and 5.
11, 9, and 5. Are about the same man?
No, my first son father got killed when he was 1. Oh, no. My second child, which is my daughter, her father been in prison since I was pregnant with her. She 9. He don't get out until 2036. So my last child, which is my 5-year-old, we co-parent, so he go to school from my house. He get him weekends, holidays, birthdays, school breaks. So yeah.
Oh wow, okay. So, but you're not. So it's 3 men.
Yeah, 3.
Okay, and the 5-year-old, you said he's the one because one passed away, one's in jail, right?
Yeah, and then the other one I co-parent with. He's like, but
I just can't see women having baby after baby after baby after baby. Well, okay, well, me and you gonna have a baby, so we don't work out. So then, okay, well, I get with you, and then let's get pregnant, and then you don't work out, and then okay, then let's get with you. What's going on? What happened to thinking that I just want one man's baby, and then if me and him don't work out, I'm not supposed to have no more unless I get married? What part of that women don't understand? I just don't understand how you just open up your leg and don't have no kind of birth control. None whatsoever. Just ain't taking none. Just having sex with any old body. And having every man don't deserve to have a baby. You shouldn't get pregnant by any old body that walks down the street. I don't understand that.
He go like to his house or whatever.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
I was engaged to my 5-year-old dad, but we never made that out.
Okay. Why don't you guys get married?
Because all my kids' fathers is like 10 years older than me, so it was just like at that time I was in my 20s, he was in his 30s. He had been there, done that. I was still doing that, and it just never worked. Like he a good father, he a good man. It's just I was still outside.
You were still outside. Okay. Yeah. So you taking some responsibility.
Yes.
You was outside. What that mean? That mean she was seeing other men while she was dealing with her baby daddy. And she didn't want to settle down with her baby daddy, so she was fucking other men. That's the only thing I could think.
He takes care of him.
No, sure. I say you're taking some responsibility.
Oh, yeah, I take full responsibility. He was ready to settle down. I wasn't.
This is the 5-year-old dad.
Yeah, this is the 5-year-old.
And you still don't want to settle down with him?
He's married. He yeah.
Girl, what was wrong with him? He wanted to be a husband. You didn't want to marry him?
I know. I was young though. He was like in his 30s. I was in my early 20s. I'm living in Vegas. I just turned 21. It was just like.
No, you said the 5-year-old. I thought.
Yeah, we was together 5 years.
But you're 31, so he was 26, not 21.
Well, I mean, not 21. I just turned 21 in Vegas. I was still living my life. I wasn't really, trying to be out. I wasn't trying to settle down.
But you had 2 kids then, right?
Yeah, I had 2 kids then. Yeah.
And you still wasn't trying to settle down.
You jumping off the porch with 2 damn kids. You out there with 2 damn kids, ain't got no birth control, having a baby by somebody you had no intention of getting involved with. You still out there partying. It ain't partying, it's called fucking.
No. I know.
Are you trying to settle down? Okay, so Victoria, are you trying to settle down now?
Yeah, I'm trying to settle down now.
Oh, girl. Now you want to settle down.
I know, but look, you live and you learn, right? So I learned, and now I'm just trying to figure it out.
Let me get to know you more.
There's lessons all over this world. There's lessons, good lessons all over this world, what you're supposed to be doing correctly. I'm not saying all of us got to go down the same path. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is your path is get a baby, have a baby daddy, break up. Get a baby, have baby daddy, break up. That's your pattern. You don't want to break your pattern? You just want to continue on the same trifling pattern? Living and learning? What you living and learning for? What are you learning?
Okay, so we got Victoria, 31. You said you're a Taurus?
Yeah.
What's your birthday?
April 24th.
Oh, you were April. That's why you were April Taurus. I'm amazing. She's from Chicago, but lives in Vegas, works at a group home, mom to 3 by 3 men, never married. What kind of man are you looking for, honey?
Well, one that's like to do what I like to do. One that's that's spontaneous, got communication skills. I'm so nervous. Hold on. Good communication skills, loyal.
Ask her if she taking birth control, Kendra. Ask her if she gonna get pregnant again. Is she willing to have more babies? If she say yes, I am, that means she ain't on no birth control. Which means you touch her, you next man to touch her, you gonna get her pregnant.
Family oriented, like to just do things, go out, but like to be in the house. Like, when it's time, I don't know, somebody like me, I guess. I'm just like, I like to cuddle, but I like to be outside, like somebody to have fun with.
Them ugly bitches stay pregnant though.
But like get money with too, I don't know how to explain it. But
okay. Should he, what are your deal breakers?
A liar, baby mama drama, because I don't have that. I don't have that type of drama in my life. And men with no money. Like, you gotta have some money. Like, I pay like $4,000 in bills a month, so you gotta have a little paper.
Is it expected that he pays your bills?
No, because I pay my own bills. But like, if I need something, like if I be like, dang, I don't get paid until such and such, but this bill is due. Like, can you pay this for me? Then I expect it to be paid. But you don't got to pay my bills. It's gonna get paid regardless. I'm gonna make it happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just have some money.
Yeah, and to be like, like to do things. I guess. Like I like to be out.
Oh, you need to set your ass down. You need to stop asking for people to do things and asking for somebody to help you build, because you're just going to end up pregnant again with somebody that ain't even trying to build with you. You just trying to find somebody who want to have fun. You need somebody who going to build with you. That's what you need. Stop asking for people to have fun with.
I like to go to the movies, go bowling, go out.
But that's an everyday, that's a run-of-the-mill relationship. When you're in a run-of-the-mill relationship, you go to dinner, you go out to dinner, you go to a movie, you do X, Y, and Z. It ain't fun all the time. That's the problem. Relationship, once you have a child, fun takes a side note. Once you have a kid, you have to have responsibilities. You have to be responsible when you get kids. And she still want to have fun. I damn sure wouldn't get involved with her, and I wouldn't recommend her a coffee date either.
To be in the house sometimes too, but like you got to be willing to want to go out, like not just a house person. Because I keep running into people that just want to go to work and be in the house. I work like 16 hours a day, so like if I want to go outside, let's go outside. I don't want to be in the house. If that makes sense.
Okay. Could he have kids?
Yes, you can have kids because I don't want no more kids. I don't want no. I'm open to it, but we got to get a notarized letter that say if we have a kid and you decide to leave me, you take the kid with you. My kid's making food right now, noodles, hot pots. They is no Pampers, no up in the middle of the night. So listen, you want me to have a kid, you're gonna notarize this letter and you're gonna say, I'm gonna co-parent with you.
You see the dumb shit. You see the default ain't getting pregnant and getting married, getting a husband. That ain't the default. That ain't even crossed her mind. She said, we're going to sign a letter saying you're going to be right here to help me take care of the kid. She ain't thought jack shit about getting a husband. She worried about him signing paperwork saying he going to help her take care of the baby. No, you're supposed to say, let me get a husband first before I get pregnant. Let me get a husband first before I get pregnant. That's the script. That's what you should be saying. I ain't having no more babies till I get married. Period.
I get the kid on the weekends and come visit. You're not gonna leave me with another kid. I done did it 3 times.
She look greasy.
So I'm open to it if you ready to have that long term. If you decide you want to leave me or we end our relationship, because it's not gonna happen.
Okay. She broke it down. Okay. Yeah. All right. So should he look a certain way?
I love dark skinned men. Tall. You don't have to be tall, but I like tall men. As long as you dark skinned. I like a little beard, a little belly. I'm not too picky. You can't be overweight, but you gotta be healthy. You know what I'm saying? But don't.
She an ugly woman to you, Black America.
Don't be bad teeth, just.
What number you gonna give her? What number you gonna give her?
Just dark skin. I like them dark skin. No light skin men. I'm sorry. I just can't do it.
Now that's a colorist comment.
I'm sorry. So, that's just my preference.
Everybody has a preference. I prefer dark-skinned, but I'll take a light skin. I prefer short, but tall, but I love. Everybody has a preference. Ain't nothing wrong with a preference. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, I got you. I just say that because they call men colorists when they make it clear on their skin tone. Should he make a certain amount of money?
She a 3.5. Ooh,
$100K or more a year is fine. You don't have to be rich.
She a back
you gotta
alley
be
beauty.
super rich. As long as you're able to maintain your life. Now, if you got a lot of kids, at least
he gotta make at least $100K.
Well, I make $60K, so a little bit more than me.
Could he make? So you wouldn't date a man that made $50K?
No, I would. You just gotta at least make more than me. Like you gotta have a real circle. You gotta be real.
Night breaker.
Okay, but
You
listen,
bogus
Victoria,
as
I'm not
hell.
trying to change your answer. So whatever you want to stand on, you can stand on.
I feel like
I was trying to find it. This ain't what the president. Stop it, y'all. Stop it.
50.
Hey, I just highlight these cases because the delusion is real. The people out here on the dating market are on the dating market for a reason. Normal, everyday, average people shouldn't be this hard to find a person. But these people right here that you got to go actually on a date, you actually got to go on a dating show to find a man, something wrong.
60K is not more than 60K. So is 60K like, do you want to stay at 100K? Is that what you're telling me?
I feel like 100K is cool. 100K. I get it, Kendra. So I say like.
Well, let me ask this. You had kids by 3 men. Did any?
See, all of this is immaterial because she don't look good enough to command 100K dude. All of this is just talk. This is just filler for the show. You ain't finding no man to make 100K. Come over there and deal with 3 kids. It ain't gonna happen. It's delusion on her part. I get all that. You need to aim for 40, 45, 50.
Give them make 100K.
No, no. And I know where you're going with this, but that's when I was going through my drug dealer killer stage.
Whoa.
No, I was going through the dating of the drug dealer killer stage. So like
drug dealer killer. Y'all make it make sense. She just said she used to date the drug dealer killer. What's going on? What's wrong with that whole picture?
Like,
but you was saying drug dealers and they didn't make 100K?
Not legally. No, I'm saying like if we talking about tax bracket wise legally.
Okay, we have 2 conversations. So
right.
No, I'm saying I had kids when I was going through the drug dealer killer stage, like when I was dating like men that was just.
Oh, okay. So she used to date drug dealers and killers, which tells me she's a chick that's used to whooping ass. She's one of those girls outside, whoop ass and take names. Okay. Who won next? Don't nobody won next. Black America.
Can you hear me now, or is it still breaking up?
And
am I still breaking up?
I can hear you now. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So this young lady's very unattractive. 3 kids. She done already spilled the beans that she like. I told you, and people, think that men are playing when we say that most of our women, they like the thug guys. They like HQ. I didn't know I was short until I got a regular job.
Right.
Once I stopped gang banging and being in the streets and all of that, and became a regular, upstanding human being, I didn't know I was short. I didn't know that I couldn't pull any bitch that I wanted. It was ridiculous. So yeah, that's what these I don't have all these goddamn kids for no reason. I was sexy as hell when I was in the streets.
Right.
So
okay.
Yeah.
This is one of them girls. This is one of them girls that would be out in the street. These are one of the women that would be out in the street.
Yeah, no, I had standards. Ain't none of my baby mamas this ugly.
Hello, Leonard.
Hey.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm terrific. I was looking at this and seeing that she's from Chicago, and I left Chicago in '85 because it's a ratchet dump. Never showed up to live again. I went back for weddings, funerals, a couple of graduations, but other than that, hell to the no, to the no on the no with the no.
She in the street. This one is in the street. Oh,
yeah, she I already typed in. Look, I went to school on the south side of Chicago. She looked like this nigga used to shoot dice with us. Yeah, his name was Booby. She looked like Booby. She could be Booby's little sister.
Oof.
Wolf is for real. Right. Talking about the streets and this and that and baby mamas, baby. I'm like, damn. Anybody ever heard of this thing called husband, wife, children in that order? I know I have.
Right. Right.
But then again, they call me, you know, oh, you a boomer. You from the baby boomer generation. You all right, I'll be that, but my life ain't turned upside down. And I get the great opportunity to go on YouTube and just sit and giggle my ass off.
This is what the girl said. The girl said, I ain't having nobody's baby unless you sign some paperwork saying you're going to take the baby with you. She didn't say nothing about getting married. She didn't say nothing about her husband. She
exactly.
Just said a baby.
Yeah. Then she's talking about something. Well, I make $60,000 a year. Okay. What's the percentage on payroll taxes these days? Isn't it 14 and 19%?
Yeah, it could be something like that. Yep.
Yeah. So with that being the case, take that off that doggone 60, and what do you have? Because she's talking about gross income, not net income.
Right. Right.
But if he ain't making six figures, and I mean, I would see him out, be like, making 6 figures. Making 6 figures. Okay. Oh, that's real cute. That's real cute. Then I whip in and click on my Experian and be like, is your FICO score 800 plus like mine? Oh, it's not? Bye, Felicia.
She looking for 100K, close to 100K. She already know she broke. I mean, not broke, but you right there, because 60K, break that all down. That's about $1,000 a week. That's about
no, it ain't.
I'm giving her a rough estimate. I don't know how much it is, but roughly maybe 1,000. I'm saying growth without taking any taxes out. Maybe 1,000.
Oh, without, yeah, that's $5,000 a month tax free. Yeah, okay.
So basically, you're looking at roughly $1,000 a week. Okay, with the rent and the car note, and y'all y'all like cars, and the insurance. She young, she wrecked. You can't tell me she ain't paying at least $800 for the car and the insurance plus $1,000 rent and food. And
how many dollars rent?
I'm saying I'm giving her $1,000.
You better bump that up to doggone $1,700.
Yeah.
Rent in the hood is $1,700 a month.
Wow. So she
for
broke.
a 2-bedroom.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
So right. And you know she ain't got no 4-bedroom. So
thank you.
It's a 2-bedroom, if that. All 3 of the kids is in 1 bedroom. Yes. She looking for somebody to help her. She out there bad. Food.
And I'm surprised she got batteries in her smoke alarm.
Right.
I mean, I'm just saying.
She seems like she wants to be outside, so stay outside. So stay out there. Why you on a dating show? I don't know. Hey,
I mean, if
Black America said you rent in Las Vegas is still reasonable. You can find something for $800 to $1,300. What is that? 1 bedroom?
Okay. Let me. And that's in the city, right? That's how we doing it. Okay.
You can find no 2-3 bedroom.
Because Las Vegas ain't no different than the South Side of Chicago. Everything on the strip is cool. Once you leave off of the strip, you in the hood like a mugger. I'm not trying to use profanity on here. I know what I'm talking about. Right. Trust me. Let me see.
$800 to $1,200. No, $800 to $1,300.
How much is the average rent for a 1-bedroom apartment in Las Vegas?
So he said, Nightbreaker said $1,200 for 1 bedroom in the hood.
Okay, it says
Chicago.
It says right here, 1 bedroom, Las Vegas, between $1,150 and $1,300 a month. $8?
Yeah.
$850 where?
Yeah.
850.
Maybe you mean a
If
studio.
you maybe if you living with parents and you paying them $200 a week,
right?
Because you using utilities, and so too, which would break down to $50 a person since you got 3 kids in tow.
Right.
I'm just saying.
She broke.
Exactly.
She broke.
They provided a nice lifestyle. I feel like I'm doing well for myself to want a little bit more than what I did back then.
Okay, that's fair.
Back then I was just settling, so I feel like now I'm able to say like what I want, what I hope to get. You know.
I get it. I think. Listen, especially when women, because this is what I hear a lot from the show, right? And this,
did she say she was settling?
Yep.
Settling back then. Settling for what?
She said. Now she said back then she was settling.
No, so back then she was chasing the bag with dope dealers and killers.
Dope dealers and killers.
Either they was doggone from Inglewood, the Wild Wild Hundred, or Austin on the west side. I know Chicago.
Right.
When you get older, you know better, you do better.
Yeah.
That's
you can't tell me she wasn't out there. She wasn't out there slinging and doing her thing. So
that's fair. I think that's the way of life. We're all supposed to learn and mature and become better.
Right.
The difference is now is you actually have 3 kids, right? So you got to understand some of the things that a man who is of a certain caliber has to consider.
Right.
Now, you're a mom of 3. That's for one.
Right.
You don't necessarily want more kids.
No.
So if he wanted a kid, it would be best if he already has kids because you don't necessarily want kids. Okay.
Right.
If he's a good man, now this is a thing we got to think of. He's a good man. He has to be willing to accept your children.
Right.
Right.
Now, you told us you got a baby daddy in jail, which means he kind of crazy.
No, but no, because he went for something that ain't got nothing to do with that. He went, yeah.
And you said it was drug dealer killers.
Yeah.
So sometimes, you know what I'm
my
saying?
first father, the one that got killed, was the killer. But that second one was a drug dealer. That's why I say I went through that phase in my life, and now I'm on a whole different phase.
Right.
My last job daddy was a 9 to 5. Went to work.
And that's the one. Listen, that was the one you were supposed to be.
Absolutely.
That was the one you supposed to be there. And you told me he wants to be married so much he found a woman to marry. That was your guy.
Right.
Now let me ask you this: did he make $100K?
No, he made about 70.
Okay. So now the next thing is a man that makes that amount of money would be like, okay, now I have to, or just men period, are watching and they would say you had kids by 3 men who didn't meet your financial requirements. Now I have to meet your financial requirements, and also if I'm serious about you, help you with your kids.
Right. I saw the $100K. Now that you say it like that, it's not a must. At least financially.
She ain't serious at all. I don't think she's serious at all about anything. I think she looking at the fact that she need help, that she ain't getting the help she need by doing it on her own. She is struggling because $50K on 3 kids. No, hexy, no.
She is exactly what Chicago comedians talk about. Right there. Now, you got to ask yourself, did Corey Holcomb get his experience with these bitches from just making up stories like that? No, he know a bust down. And then somebody like that, what my man Robin Harris say? I should have known she was trouble. I met her at a funeral. I said, I'm gonna take the kids to Disney World with 5 more kids. Who are them? Them baby kids. Well, where the hell is baby? And why didn't you take the kids? See, all this is you could sit around Chicago and just watch stuff for a year, and you got a whole comedy routine.
Right.
I'm serious. They don't want anything but a handout. See, they used to call me Len the Nerd, right? It was all shaking. till I came back for a funeral. They seen that Mercedes. You know, I always liked it. You liked it. No, you see a nice car and you know I'm not a killer, drug dealer, gangster. I was Len the Nerd. They know Len the Nerd is paid. See, that's what happened. Later on in life, they end up wanting the nerdy types, as they called us, because we the stable brothers. You know what I mean? So be like, nah, baby, I'm and don't come home with a white girl. Oh Lord. Don't do that one. I seen some brothers do that. I was like, boy, you finna get beat up. You finna get jumped by the woman.
Are you there, Black America? Can you hear us? Or are you still out?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, we can hear you. I was testing whether he was there or not.
Yeah, no, so she makes 60, and I don't know what city you guys are in, but Vegas is still reasonable.
Okay.
You can rent a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house out here anywhere from 1,500 to maybe 2,200. Now, and he said, you know, you leave the strip and it's hood. Sir, we have some of the richest communities in Vegas. I'm talking about, you know, people like Pauly Shore and what's the dude? Most of the movie stars live. Gladys Knight, Smokey Robinson, they all live out here. So we have some very expensive homes, Spanish Trails, Green Valley.
Yeah, okay.
So
that's cute.
So yeah, like I said, I don't know where you're from.
Do you know how many celebrities live in Buckhead?
Sir, it wouldn't. It wouldn't compare to what lives in Vegas. I promise you.
Okay. You know what? A lot of people make promises, and a lot of people can't keep them. Now let me look up some non-celebrity action. What's the median income in Las Vegas?
The median income in Las Vegas. No.
It says the median income is generally
what?
$7,000 to $75,000. Okay. That's cute. Because
it's what?
70 to 75?
7 to 75.
70 to 75,000.
Once again,
that's what it says.
Once again, it is still a reasonable city to live in.
Now, wait a minute. You went from hold on, brother.
Not a lot of money.
Brother man from the 5th floor. You just went from
Go ahead.
affluent to reasonable.
No, so you might not understand it.
Oh, I can understand. I'm great with numbers, especially that median income. That's my pension. Without me, that's just me waking up every day. My old ass.
I understand that, but if you looked up a neighborhood like Anthem, Green Valley, or Spanish Trails, or Queens Ridge, and things of that nature, those prices of those houses, they, like I said, Buckhead, it does not compare. And I'm
okay, Buckhead does not compare. Number one, it doesn't compare.
No, it does not.
But you're not some type of celebrity. So I mean, come on, dude. It doesn't compare to Beverly Hills.
Las Vegas absolutely does compare to Beverly Hills.
Oh no, it absolutely doesn't.
Okay, so type in Anthem Green Valley and look at the housing prices over Anthem, like the Anthem Blue.
Okay, I can hear Anthem what?
Green Valley.
Anthem Green Valley, Nevada.
You gotta be able to. I wouldn't say pay that much like I do, but be able to
I'm doing
maintain the same lifestyle that make like on top of the bills. I do have 3 kids, so I make
Mhm.
it
Mhm.
work. Like so, at
Mhm.
least make it work.
Make it work. All
Mhm.
right, we gotta move forward. Let's do the Kendrick Cam.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
I just got my body done. Like
You got your body done.
yes,
Mhm.
I'm like 2 weeks post-op. Let me move my
Mhm.
BBL kid. It's like one
What
of them.
you're
Mhm.
BBL done.
Mhm.
you had wait,
Mhm.
what's happening? You just
Mhm.
had a BBL?
Yes, I
Mhm.
just got my lipo
Mhm.
360 with a butt transfer.
Mhm.
Okay, so is that why because are these the
Mhm.
pads you have to wear after lipo?
I have a 5
Mhm.
on. I just have on like shorts.
Okay.
I'm just in the house, so
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
You see,
Mhm.
girl, she's got a. So what is it? I never had body surgery. What's the healing process?
Let us know when you get it, Leonard.
Oh, I got it right here.
Okay, what was you looking at?
I'm looking at New Home Source, and it says when I clicked on it, it was like Henderson, Nevada. That's where this community is, right? Okay. The Vales
Yes.
at
Yes.
Marzano. Hold on. The Vales at
No.
Marzano from $300,000. Okay,
That's not what I said, sir.
I know
That's
that's
not
not
what
what
I
you
said.
said. I'm reading what sir. I'm reading what I
I
see.
said look up. I said look up Anthem Green Valley.
That's what I typed in. Anthem Green Valley, Nevada.
Okay. All right.
So here's
Go ahead. You got
realtor.com.
it.
Hold on. It said the median is like $600,000. Okay, I'm waiting on it to pull up. This one, house for sale, 3-bedroom, 2 baths, 1,768 square feet on a 6,534 foot lot, 485,000. That's a nice looking house. This one is 1.3 million. Is on Chateau Leon. It sits on a 9,583 square foot lot. That's interesting, especially seeing as my backyard is 10,888 square feet of property. That's just the backyard. That's not the house. Okay, let's go some more here. Oh, that's 375. No, that's regular people homes.
All right. Let me
699. That's regular people homes. Oh, here we go. 2.4 million.
So I couldn't sit down for 3 months. I can't lay on my back or sleep on my. I got to sleep on my stomach basically. So I just sleep on my stomach or stand up. I ain't never want to sit down this much a day in my life.
So you can't sit down?
No.
How do you get in the car?
I lay on the back seat. I'll be having people drive.
So you literally can't sit on your ass?
No.
How do you work?
My job, I go to work. But
Wait, you work at a group home.
Right, but I don't know who's watching, so I can't really say what I'll be doing at work. But I go to work.
Oh, okay.
Oh, child. Okay. Ooh, child, let's try to keep this show. All right. When was your last relationship? What is happening tonight? What is your last relationship?
You done had goofy people all night.
So
you done had goofy people all night.
Last year in September, it kind of ended badly.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I prefer not to answer.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Yeah, 3 flaws that you gotta work on.
My submissiveness, my
they always get stuck on these 3.
Over-speaking because I like to be heard, so I will overspeak.
They always mess up on these 3 right here.
And my indecisiveness because I'm very indecisive.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you? This is your moment to pitch yourself. So go ahead and say
a guy would be lucky to be with me
because hold on.
I got it together. I really don't need much. I just want somebody to vibe with, somebody to chill, somebody to have fun, somebody that's like me.
Right.
That like to explore, take trips. I'm a very good cook. I can make you laugh. We're gonna have the best time ever. So yeah, you just be lucky to be me. And listen, if you don't get paid and you need to borrow some, not borrow, but you need me to help you out, I got you. Instead, y'all like one of them.
That's normal standard for every relationship. I don't understand why it was special. She didn't need to mention that. Now, what did you find, Leroy Leonard?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was about to check on these blue crab I'm boiling. Let me leave this door cracked. I'm trying to let those fumes out here. I found
Our conversation was that her making 60,000. Well, 60,000 in Chicago ain't bad. That's not bad because you're not really broke.
But she's in Vegas though. So she's in Vegas. So 60,000 in Vegas is pretty good. You can live in Vegas on 60,000 pretty good. Okay.
Now, $60,000 in Chicago. If you don't have any kids, you could kind of function around that, especially with the property tax hike that happened in Cook County, Illinois last year. Property taxes got hiked up 173%. Oh yeah. Oh Lord.
Yeah, they did go high. Did get higher. It did. So, but she don't own a house though. She don't own a house, so we ain't even putting that down. She is spending at least $1,700 for rent.
No, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. So, like, I have fourplexes, right? Do you guys know what duplexes and fourplexes are?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
So if you have an owner, a private owner,
right?
That rent can vary in those apartments.
Right.
Anywhere from a 1-bedroom will cost you, let's say, $700, and a 2-bedroom, depending on where it's at, could cost you anywhere from $900 to $1,100. Right. So because we do have 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms in our fourplex. So, like I said, now if you go to a luxury apartment, let's say Turnberry Towers or Polo Towers or something like that, then you're gonna be getting knocked over the head. But if you just stay in a regular neighborhood with regular people, then it's not really going to cost no much. It's not really going to cost that much.
Oh, okay. Well, that ain't bad.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds completely reasonable. You have private owners; they can set their own prices according to their agenda thereof.
Yeah, but the problem is these housing prices have gotten way out of pocket, and people can't afford all of these housing.
Yeah, prices. I know, because I remember, earlier, well, the ending of last year, I'll say, the average price for a new home was, I'm not talking about new built from the ground up, just looking for a house.
Right.
Nationally, $425,000. And then you got to look at, okay, it's still a high interest rate on a 30-year mortgage. I mean, you're talking 6% or better.
Right.
I mean, even if you've got ideal A1 credit.
Right.
So it's not going to be like the good old days when you can get that doggone 3.5 like me and mine, But
yeah, that was mine was like 2.7, 3 points.
See there?
But I bought points for that. So I bought a couple points. So that's why mine's so low. So but you ain't gonna get that like now. I mean, just imagine if they lowered it down to that right now. Let's put it down to a 1%. Let's do that for 5 years.
I'm automatically refinancing. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm not even gonna refi. I'm just gonna sell and just move to Europe and just hang out with my friends for the rest of my days. That's what I'm gonna do.
If they lowered the mortgage to 1%,
I sell that house immediately.
Immediately. I know that's
Immediately. Right. Like Bernie Mac say, immediately.
Immediately. Oh,
I would be staying in Weiningen or Esslingen, Germany. I damn sure would.
I know that's right.
I ain't playing, all this. I mean, I love the United States. I love my country, but I know where I can have a lot of fun at. I have more fun in Europe than I ever could in the United States.
I know that's right.
Yeah, I'm not like them passport bros. They go to the countries that use pesos and buy them $40 hollers and all that stuff.
Yeah, I heard about the turn of events over there on them.
Oh, you heard about Freaky Floyd?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that's not safe around miniature humans. I say miniature humans. I'm real PG-13 on YouTube because I don't want anybody's channel to get struck.
Yeah, that miniature human. Yeah, but he didn't come across like that. But you think Austin knew? Did Austin know?
Of course he knew. You hanging out with somebody that tough, that deep, that many countries. You don't know? Sound like somebody's hungry. What's going on? You want some of the blue crab or no?
All right, y'all. Okay. Give me y'all final thoughts.
Oh, okay. It's just my grandson. After I get done cooking all the blue crab, now he gonna come in looking at me like, the crab ready?
Make sure you sub to my channel and you come back.
Yes. I'm gonna subscribe.
Okay.
I am definitely gonna subscribe. Let me get out the man cave here. Yeah, I'm gonna subscribe as soon as I click off of here. I have fun. See, that's what I be looking for. Fun channels.
Yeah, but I've been on here since 2. I've been on here for 2 some hours. So and I've been on the internet all day. So no, I'm gonna take me a nap, do some things.
I am not mad at you.
I will be back.
So yeah. So hey, love, peace, hair grease. And I'm glad that you ain't got to be looking for some doggone back of the woods in any kind of hood apartment.
No.
Peace out.
Thank you, Leonard. Thank you. Black America, give me your final thoughts, sir.
All right. I'll see you later, HQ. You have a good day.
This was a pop-up show. And I love pop-up shows. Thank you, sir.
Hopefully you do a little bit more of these instead of these stressful ass political things.
I'm gonna probably pop a couple in. I'm gonna pop a couple in. Try to pop in 1 or 2 during the week.
It's just so bad because your views are so far left that most men can't agree with the things that you say. I know most of us can, but I still don't rock.
My view, people get along. We get along just fine.
No, HQ, you're yelling. They're saying go back to Africa. It's horrible. It's not okay. It's not okay. Stuff like that is not okay. I don't care what you say.
They don't. It doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother me. But I'm telling you, it's. You know what I was thinking today? I said, if people like you keep up with the same rhetoric, the Republicans are going to continue to win. They're going to. I don't want the Republicans.
The Republicans ain't winning. Well, what makes you think they winning? They losing for real.
I'm talking about in the big things. Excuse me. I'm talking about in the big things. A woman got put on the cover and she's man of the year this year. A woman also.
Wait a minute, hold on. The people on the right are talking about hiring. People on the right are talking about putting JD Vance in the White House, and he's bisexual, and he wear makeup.
Well,
are you serious?
So HQ, that's not the whole thing about it. Is you have to say alleged because it's not proven.
Alleged.
You see what I mean? Wait a minute,
hold on, Black America. You didn't read his book.
Yes, ma'am.
You didn't read his book.
I didn't.
Okay.
No, I did not
in
read
his book, just in his book, That's why I say what I say in this book. He couldn't decide whether he was one or the other in that book.
Well, Barack Obama said the same thing, though, HQ. You see what I mean? So
no, he did not like this. Not like that.
Exactly like that. Exactly
not going past the thought. There's a thought, and then there's some action. JD did action.
To a man, it doesn't even matter if you think it ain't you. That's why I say. But you already said.
My whole point is you got JD over there. You think they're gonna pick JD? Well, how y'all gonna deal with that if they pick JD?
Well, I'm hoping for Gavin myself, but as long
they over there pushing JD down people's throat. They trying to push JD down people's throat.
Right. But what I'm saying is if the people on the blue side, if they keep talking about this women's rights and equality for women and LGBTQ stuff like that, they're going to continue.
We ain't got no problem. We ain't got no problem. They hate whatever's going on in the White House. They hate whatever's going on in the White House, and that's all we got to do is elect a plain straight white boy. Plain straight white boy, and we gonna be fine.
Who hates it though? Who hates what's going on in the White House?
Why do you think they've been getting crushed at all of these races? Why do you think they've been getting crushed?
HQ.
Every race they done won, they got crushed in one way or the other. What do you mean?
How many races they won? 2?
They done won every race. They done won every race that done came down the pike. Won.
I know. No, they haven't won every race, but because girl lost.
That's why I said that one girl.
Okay, so it's only been 3 or 4 races.
Just imagine it. Hold on. Just imagine this. That seat that girl lost, the Republicans won that seat with plus 22. She shaved off 12 points from that 22 and lost by 9, which means the tide is going the wrong way.
So I understand what you're saying, but us as the straight men, as soon as we hear that stuff from the blue side, it's an automatic turn, and we're fed up with it.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. But it doesn't matter whether you single straight men are turned off. The other side is already turned off women, gays, trans, Latinos,
it's not enough of them.
Latinos.
It's not enough of them.
Yes, it is.
White women vote with their men. You know that, right?
They only vote about 5 percentage points less than their men. Now,
right. So
in the middle, the people that decide the people that decide elections are the independent people, and the independent people ran away from
people like me.
Yes, and the independent people. Right. No, you didn't vote for nobody, so you ain't no independent. You didn't vote for nobody.
I couldn't vote for Trump. I couldn't vote for Trump or Kamala. I did vote.
When we elect Gavin, but when we put Gavin up, we're going to win. So I'm not worried about all of it.
As long as Gavin doesn't say anything about LGBTQ, I already told you I want Gavin to come out there. I told you that months ago. But if he starts promoting that, I won't be able to vote for him.
But that's the whole thing of Black America. This administration has already turned off the bulk of the independents and the bulk of the Hispanic. They've already turned those people off. None of those people are going to vote for Trump. Nobody.
HQ, the Hispanics are conservative. They lean more conservative. They always have, right? So we don't even care about them because most of the Hispanics can't even vote.
Yeah,
Most
but
of the Hispanics,
the
most
bulk
of the
of them,
Hispanics,
but the bulk of them voted for Kamala. The
no,
bulk of them voted for the Democrats.
no, they
Yeah, they
didn't. You
did.
better
Yeah,
pull
they
that up
did.
again.
Yeah, they did. The bulk of them voted for Kamala. Yes, the bulk of them did.
60% voted for Trump.
No,
Of the Hispanic vote went to Trump.
the
I
bulk of
promise
them
you,
voted
HQ.
for Kamala.
Okay.
And you
All
think the
right. Well,
bulk of, and the biggest percentage of Hispanics that voted for Trump was in Florida. And you think those Venezuelans, you think those Cubans are gonna vote for him now?
yes, because they're conservative.
Specifically when they revoked all of their green cards. You think they're gonna vote for him now? No.
So you were saying something
Black
earlier
America.
about
This is Black
yes,
America.
ma'am.
This is a dating app. I have been
Okay.
doing it. I have been
All
doing
right.
a political thing for years and years. The tides are turning, or the tides have turned. I get it. I get it. With the gay thing, I get all of that. But that doesn't make a difference now. All of that.
Not to you.
That makes a slight difference, but that don't make a difference in the overall picture.
I'm gonna ask you this last thing.
No, I'm saying.
I'm gonna ask you this last thing.
I'm saying when you go look at the stats, you look at where these people are in the country and where they think Hispanics are and independent people are. Those are the two groups that's going to win the election. But whatever side they get on, that's going to be the winning side, because independents are normally the people that win the elections. There's not enough Democrats. There's not enough Republicans. But the Democrats but the independents have been turned off enough that they're not over on the Republican side. And the Hispanics have been turned off enough because they've been revoked green card, othered, that it's not enough for them to go over on that side either. So yes,
well,
I'm pretty confident.
HQ, and that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. If they're Hispanic,
that's all we got to do is nominate a plain Jane white boy, and it's over.
But that's what I'm saying. If they're Hispanic, they can't even. A lot of them can't even vote. Us as Black people are only 13% of the population, so we probably got about 7%.
You out, you in and out. We can't even hear a thing you saying.
The men that
your man out with his finances.
No, you're making it sound as though the gay thing is the biggest determination. That wasn't the gay thing. That wasn't the biggest determination. That was a factor, but that wasn't the biggest determination.
I didn't. Once again, you already said you don't care what the men think, and I'm telling you, for men, that is the biggest determining factor.
I'm not saying, and I'm saying to you, it was split evenly down the whole track for men and women. It was for men. It was split most down the middle. You had white men. You had basically split down the middle.
What do you mean?
The black young men were the only ones that changed really the demographic. It was Black young men. Everybody else,
exactly, because they're leaning more conservative. That's what I'm telling you. They're leaning more conservative.
And you know why? It has shifted. They're Democrat. They have ran away from the Republican Party. No, hold on. I'm saying why they have run away from Trump is because they're not steady voters. They're not consistent voters, and they're probably not going to be consistent voters in the midterms. Only the diehard voters will. There's plenty of people in the Democratic Party that sat at home, sat on their hands, or didn't vote. You have to take into account those people did not vote. Those people did not come out. Even if we had the same demographics as we did this last election, even if you got the same people you did, if the people who sat at home and the Democrats who didn't vote for the particular candidate who didn't vote for no candidate, and the people who sat at home, if they voted this time coming up and we had the same demographics, Trump would lose.
How much did he beat Kamala by?
Because him and Kamala were only 5 million votes apart.
Right. So, and that's what I'm saying. So if the numbers are the same,
and a whole bunch of people sat home.
If the numbers are the same, the Republicans are still going to win.
No, the numbers weren't the same. If the numbers are the same, the independents have run away from the Republicans, and some of the Hispanics are running away from the Republicans, and the demographic of the people who sat at home are going to come out to vote, because that's always how it is. It's always how it is. The people in power always lose.
Like I said, I voted. Yeah, I did what you said. I did what you said, and like I said, I hope it turns out that way. I just with this stuff. Do you know what's going on? Well, I'm gonna let you go ahead and go. It was supposed to be last thing. You have a good night, HQ. You can finish it up. We can talk about your political stuff. You need to open up that line on that political stuff, though. You don't even open up the call line on that political stuff, because
nobody ever wants to talk about. Nobody ever wants to come up and talk about the doggone thing. I would love to have a political panel. Nobody comes up.
Yeah, well, I mean, because politics, it's like, because you're so far gone to the left. It's kind of like what you was talking about with JD Vance earlier. This will be my last thing. You were saying that he doesn't have to apologize for being white or some shit like that.
Right.
And I understand what he's saying. And I'm gonna explain it to you like this. I no longer right now feel like I have to apologize for being a man. A couple of years ago, during Me Too and all of these girls accusing men of doing things, men had to walk around on eggshells. I understand exactly what he's saying. They putting women over men, and the white boys, unfortunately, the same way. They have to, walk around on eggshells. You guys are looking at it as racism. Us men, we don't look at it like that. We look at it differently. We got all these men Mike Tyson, Tupac, Brian Banks, all these men that are getting charged with things. You have to apologize for even being a man. So I understand it.
Why exactly do y'all have to apologize for being men? I don't understand. What do you mean?
Because HQ, you're beautiful, right? And I see you walking down the street. I'm gonna go, hey, baby, what's happening? Maybe might whistle at you. And do you know, in Europe, if I did that in London, I could go to jail for that. You could actually get a ticket. Mm-hmm. You can't even be a man anymore. You can't go to a school or NASCAR, and everything is toxic masculinity. You have to apologize for being a man, because women have been integrated into so many things, and it's only hurt the women. Now women aren't able to go to closed doors meetings with men. Now men won't mentor women and things of that nature because of all of this stuff. It's only hurt the women. Because all of the men are scared. They're scared to be men.
Scared to be men. Hell no, that's a good subject. Scared to be men. You know what? I might have a show tonight. I might have a show tonight about that. That might be the thumbnail. Are men scared to be men?
Yeah, it's kind of like this. It's kind of like this. Me and you are having a baby, and we at the hospital, and they say, do you guys want a DNA test? and I say yes, you're going to be mad as hell at me that I said I wanted a DNA test.
Right.
I would be scared. And then I'd raise a kid for 10 years and he need a kidney or something and find out I can't give it to him because I'm not the father. You can't even, as a man, you can't have any boundaries. You can't set anything. You'd be talking about leaving me because I want a DNA test for the kid that I'm going to have to pay for. You see what I mean?
This is not a left thing. That's a man thing. That's not a left thing.
And that's what I'm telling you, that the men are pushing back on the left. We're pushing back from the women's empowerment. We're pushing back from the agenda. We're pushing it back
but the thing is, there's no turning the clock back. Although y'all want it to be turned back, there's no turning the clock back. Women are not going to go back into that box. They just into that box.
It doesn't matter. So it can be a systematic thing. A couple of months ago, a lady that was born as a man won the the world's strongest woman, right?
Right.
He was born a man, and they took the title away from her. HQ. We're just talking about. We're just talking about. Like I said, I watch these things. We're just talking about small increments. Right. They put the one lady that was born as a man on the Budweiser bottle or whatever, and they lost a bunch of money. We're just talking about systematically taking these things down one peg at a time. You're right. It's not going to all happen at once, but we don't want men in women's sports. Everything that we're doing is trying to protect you guys, but you guys, some of you guys, not everybody, but the left, they still want to hold these people hand. So the men are pushing back from it, but you have to be scared. You can't say the F word anymore. If you say the F word and you're getting in a fight with some guy, you'll go to prison for even longer time. They call it a hate crime. You know what I mean? You have to be scared to be a man. I'm telling you, there's a lot of things that men are fearful.
So if I had a call-in show tonight called "Are You Scared to Be a Man?" would that be the title? That'd be a good title for it? Are you scared to be a man? Or what the hell would it be? Smoke show?
Well, because men are fearful. It's certain things that men just know they can't get away with. Just like the DNA test. Just like I said, if we are at the hospital and they say, "Hey, you want a DNA test?" Me and you are married, and I say, "Yes, I want to." How are you going to feel if I said I want a DNA test?
I don't know. I'd probably ask why. Why? Well, I know why. So, I would probably not feel some type of way, but I would have to ask you, do you, so it's a matter of you not really trusting what I'm saying, and you need comfort. You need your own
exactly.
Validation.
So then
your own validation.
So then you'll be mad at me, and I'll be jeopardizing our relationship, right?
And so why would that? So you're saying that this is a way it would jeopardize a relationship. So of course you're willing to jeopardize the relationship, but if I ask you certain things, I would be willing to jeopardize the relationship from you too. I mean, because there's things that women don't want to necessarily ask because they're afraid of the relationship being jeopardized too. But that's on both sides. Okay, that's both sides.
Yeah, but even if you leave the relationship, HQ, once again, you got to be scared to be a man. Even if you leave, Kids are more than.
Oh shit! You went out. You disappeared totally. No, I'm not lost. I'm not lost at all. I'm not lost at all. I'm not lost at all. Maybe you guys need to lobby for mandatory mandatory DNA tests from jump. I ain't lost at all. That way you ain't even got to ask her no questions. It's already done. And that's simple. Get rid of that all the way. Ask for lobby for mandatory drug tests or mandatory a birth certificate, DNA tests from the beginning. I ain't lost at all. But that still doesn't mean one aspect of voting would determine that one aspect, because men can't be men, men don't like gay stuff, and men don't like trans stuff, would turn you away from voting for somebody that already has other interests that are yours. The reason why I vote Democrat is because the Republicans don't have anything in their agenda that works for me. There's nothing over in the Republican agenda that works for me. You don't have any women. You don't do anything for women. You don't do anything for elderly. You don't do anything for veterans. You don't do anything for single moms. You don't do anything for housing. You don't do anything for that over there in the Republican Party. Why would I vote for the Republican Party when every time a Republican gets into office, he cuts taxes for the rich, he tries to cut some of the social service program, and he puts tariffs in place, which burn up the economy. Why would I vote for somebody every time they get into office? They do those three things. You can go back to the Trump's era, his first term. He got tax cuts for the rich. He tried to get rid of the Obamacare, and he put in line tariffs, which fucked up the economy. He did that in his first term. He did that in this term. George Bush did it in his term. They never helped the regular middle-class man. The Republicans never do anything for the middle-class man. So why would I vote for a Republican when he does nothing for the middle-class man? Not a thing. Every one of the past four Republican presidents, they did tax cuts for the rich, they did tariffs that fucked up the economy, and they did some kind of other program. They do nothing for the middle class. Why would I go over there and vote for a Republican when they don't do anything for the middle class? That's my point. When you can show me how a Republican can help the middle class, then we got a different conversation. But for now, I know they do the same thing. The last four Republican presidents have done the same thing. And every one of those same things has fucked up the economy. Every one. Okay. The big beautiful bill was the one here. The Donald Trump did the big beautiful bill in 2017. He did it this year. George Bush did it in his year. Ronald Reagan did it in his. I'm sorry. The Republicans don't have no plan for the middle class man. They have plans for the rich. They do tariffs, they do tax cuts, and then they try to get rid of the social service program. Every time they get in office, they do them three things. Tariffs, tax cuts for the rich, and try to get rid of the social service program. Every time. So no, they're not the party for me. Anyway, y'all hit the like, share, subscribe. I'll probably be back later on. I don't know when back later on. I don't know. Probably be back later. Smoke show. Y'all show up. Do your thing. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate